Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalsabre here, and welcome to Fall Classic Baseball. Today is the second game of my 1956 New York Yankee replay. Why am I playing the Yankees? This was Mickey Mantle's Triple Crown year. And back in those days, I was a Mantle fan. I'm also going to be playing some of the Brooklyn Dodgers. I said Brooklyn Dodgers because as a youngster, I was a big Brooklyn Dodger fan. But I deserted them when they deserted me. So here we go. Here's the lineups for today. This is game 2 of the season. Yankees clobbered them the first game, 13-0. Don Larson pitched a one-hit shutout. So let's see what we can do here.
Replay Radio is live from Washington. Top of the first.
Okay, we are in Washington Center's Griffith Stadium. And I'm going to be using the replay to make the entries. Okay. I hope you all can see the cards all right. And here we go. I'll do a few things so that people have not seen Fall Plastic. You read the red and the white just like you would on an apple. So this is it's not even in there. It's a 52. Oh, the dice is way over here. It's a 52, so we're going to go to the batter's card first. We go to 52, and we already got the error check. I'm going to be using charts and facts today. I played this before, but I don't have a lot of experience with it. So the way I understand this again, we're going to roll all 3 dice again. Okay, we're going to go down to the 34 line on that chart. This is a check on the second baseman. This is an error chance. I have a little chart that I've made. Let me bring it up here. Their second baseman has an error rating of 4. This is a 10 on the D, so that's going to be outside of his error rating, and it's going to be an error on the second baseman. First play of the game is Pete Reynolds. Normally a short-handed guy commits an error. So if I'm a little slow, that's because I'm trying to get refreshed. Well, I did play this before, and I did not real experienced at it. I'm trying to get myself back together again. These are fast action cards up here that will help if it gets too slow. Here's Jerry Lumpy coming to the plate. 45. 45 is blank, so we're going to go over to the pitcher's card, and he is a C today. He had a poor warm-up session. There's you roll a D20 before they come in. If it's a certain number, he's an A, a B, and a C. So we're going to see 45, and he walked him. And this pitcher is in trouble already. Bringing up Mantle. I think Mantle went 2 for 6 in the first game, and he drove in a couple runs. No home runs, though. All right, here we go with the Mick. 32, we're going to go to 32 on his card's a blank. We're going over here to 32, and he is out. What kind of an out? There's a way on the dice you can tell on an outs, but for right now I'm going to use this fax action card I'll show you, and it tells me that it was a fly out to center. If there's a fast runner, he could advance, but we're not going to be advancing. Neither one, I don't think, well, Lumpy's not fast. Run around second. He does advance. Okay, so we're going to go over here to detail. We'll go fly out to center. And he went to third. Okay, so there we are. So Mantle moves him over with the fly out. Brings up Yogi. '56. 56 is an out. Let's see what we got going here. He's an out. Runner on third scores. And this is a 6-3. Ground ball to the shortstop, 6-3. It's a fielder. The runner on first. He's out as a fielder's choice. Okay, so we're going to go. Again, the detail, they're sacrificing the run to try to keep this down. We're going to fielder's choice. 6, 6'4". I said 6'3". It's 6'4". Okay, the batter's safe. He is out at second, and he scored. The Bears on first. Bill Scourin, the Moose. 53. Now we're going to another one of those charts. We're getting hit the charts early. This is a range check. So we're going to do it all over again. 32 on the range check. We're going to be checking the range of the first baseman. See if he can get to it. It's right down the line. Let's see to check the range on their first baseman. Oh boy. This isn't working too well. Their range, he's a 13. This is Roy Seaver's range is a 13. The die is a 13, and he gets to it, stops it from going down the line, and takes it in it unassisted. That was exciting. They could have been blowing it open right away. Okay, Johnny Kucks on the mound for the Yankees today. First batter is Eddie Yost. 36 is a blank. We're going over here to 36 and see. He's an A today. And third, we go on the A column, 36, and that's going to be an out. And this is going to be, he's a right-handed hitter, so it's going to be a ground out to third, 5-3. There's some wonderful charts, but I'm not used to them yet. And so that's why I'm using the facts for the outs right now. Tettelbach. 44. This is like Apple with the doubles up here. 44. He's not a lot of power, so he walks. Whitey Herzog coming to the plate. 31. We're going over here to the 31, and it's a single, folks. We got a base hit, and I'll show you on the facts what it does here. Boy, get this right for you, so you can at least see it. Okay, it says it's a base hit to center. It's first to third and hold, so I'm going to this really is crazy, so I'm going to read that he can't go there unless he holds at second. I'll play it that way. That is so hard for me to understand what's going on with these cards, with this out sometimes. There's another chart. I better break it out. Oh, let me turn it around here. There was a runner. I don't know what the D20 was now. So I'll keep this up here for a while. Here we go. Roy Seaver's got the power man here. They're a cleanup hitter today. 14. He's out. And we're going to check the out here. Okay, he's a righty, so we're not playing in. Okay, so with the white die, timeout. After I did some research, the base hit the right, and both runners hold at their next base. Okay, Seaver's hits. Here's Pete Reynolds. Pete committed that error in the first inning. He's trying to make up for it right here, because Johnny Kucks is having some issues on the mound here right now. 45. That's a blank. We're going to go over here to his 45. And that's another out. So look at the charts. If I want to try to read the charts to see if it helps me any better. I use the D20. It's a 19. It's a fly out to right. And we got runners at the bases are loaded. Holds. And it says the risk chart. What that means is that if I wanted to take a risk, I could try to run Tettelbach in for a sac fly, but I'm not going to. Oh, let's get him out here. Fly out to right. Okay. Clint Courtney, 21. He's out of there. Let's just see what it says here on this chart. 8. The base is loaded. It's a fly out to center. So Johnny Kucks gets out of that jam here. I'm going pretty slow. I'm not happy with my gameplay right now. I hope you guys are okay with it. And we got the Yankees back at the plate with Billy Martin. Billy Martin was a feisty player, even as a manager is feisty. Billy's 25. We go to his 25. And that's an out. I'm trying to learn this other chart. So that's 17. That's a fly out the left. It explains things a little bit more better. Elston Howard. 31. We're going over to Weasler's card on a 31. That's a base hit for Elston. Hitting Weasler really good here this morning. Andy Carey. Oh, it's Johnny Kucks, the pitcher. What happened here? That was Carey that got that single. I must not have flipped the card last time. Oh boy. Howard, Carey. Here's the pitcher, Johnny Kucks. So he's got a hitting card, so he must have done some damage during the year. Let's let him hit this time. 63 is an out. Fly out, and it's going to be an out. 7. The runner on first. And it's a fly out to left, and the runner holds. I haven't run into trouble on the chart yet. It seems to be a little bit quicker because I can understand a little better. Okay, brings up Hank Bauer with 2 outs and a runner on first. And Hank walk. Let's see. The D6 is the D20 is a 9. So he is out of there, folks. And that's a 9. Let's see what happened on the 9. He flew out the right. Did they get a 1, 2, 3 this inning, folks? Okay. Johnny Kucks, Carol Olsen at the plate. Johnny Kucks, 34. It's going to be over to his card. He's an A today. 34 is an out. On the 4, is that a ground out to second? It is a ground out to second. 4-3. Valas Viezo. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he's the shortstop. 34, and we're going over there again. It's going to be a 34. It's going to be another out. This time it's a 16. Let's see what 16 says. It's a ground out to short. That last number on the die 6 on the D20 was a 6. That was the 6. That makes sense. Trying to learn this a little bit more. I haven't played in a long time, and I played a lot of other games in between. Here's the pitcher, Bob Weasler. Oh, and he hits a 55. And look at this. Okay, and he's got an out on there. All right, 14. What did he do? He ground out to the second baseman. 4-3. So they go back down again. The Yankees are coming up in the top of the third. I'm probably going to take you out after the third, and I'll bring you back in later in the game. I want to make the video too long for you. Okay, Hank Bauer was the last out. I didn't flip the card right. Here we go. Jerry Lumpy, 35. It's a blank. We're going over to his 35. It's an out. It's a 8. I'm going to guess a fly out to center. Yes, it is a fly out to center. Okay, Mickey. Oh! Off the table. Mickey hits a long foul ball. Gets back in there for another pitch. 65. Okay. This is a home run off the pitcher's card. All right, so we go over to the pitcher's card. Home run, if the split is between 1 and 10, the D6 is the split decider, and it is a 6, and that's a bomb by Mickey Mantle, his first one of the season. Okay, Yogi. Going over to here to him, 42, and he walked him. And then there goes the boardscasters hitting the cameras. Still working on what's the best setup. I hope I didn't goof anything up here. Okay, that was the Yogi that walked. 1 out. Runner on first for Bill Scoured. 61. That's a blank. We're going over here to 61. And if it's in there, it would be a strikeout if the D20 was between 1 and 10. It's not. It's a 20. And so we're going to go over here and check out this chart. This is a line out to the pitcher. Okay, runner on first. We're going to roll the D20 again. If it's a 12 or a 2, we're going to double him off, and it is not. It's a 20. So just a line out to the pitcher, and I didn't get him. Line out. For 1. Okay, 2 down. Billy Martin. 34. What have we got? 34. Billy's blank. I'm going over here. 34. I was on the wrong chart for him before. Excuse me for making mistakes, and Billy gets a single. So we got a runner in that. Checking this chart here, it's a 6. And it says a 6. It's a single to right. Advance if he's a fast or an average runner. Okay, who is that? That's Barra. He's not going to be fast. Maybe he's the average. He is an average runner, so he's going to go to third. And there's 2 outs anyway. I think he would have won. Okay, so we're going to go detail. Single. He's going to third. Okay, Martin moves him over for Elson Howard. Playing left field today for the Yankees. 25. He's out of there. And this is another line out. This is to the third baseman. 5. Okay. Looks like it's out of there, but not before they get one off the bat of Mantle. Bottom of the third. 2-0 Yankees. With Eddie at the top of the order coming up here for Washington. Eddie Yost. 35 is going to be blank. Here to 35. It's going to be out. 16. And it's a ground out to short. 6-3. Title buck. $36. He's out of there. And that's a 5. It's going to be the title buck's a right-hander. And so that's a ground out to the third baseman. And Herzog. 31 is a blank. Going over here to his 31. And it's a base hit for Whitey Herzog. Roy Severs. One swing in the bat to tie it up. Not this time, though. 23. He struck him out. Okay, I'm going to be taking you out now, and I'll bring you back in later because it's getting long. Go down there and hit that like button, and let me know what you like to see. This is the first game I'll be recording of this one. It's Fall Classic Baseball. It's a pretty cool game. And this is the 1956 replay of the New York Yankees, and I will be playing some Dodger games. So, see you in a bit. Okay, we are back. Top of the sixth. The Yankees are leading 4-2 since I last talked to you. The Yankees scored 2 in the top of the fifth. The Washington's pulled a pitcher. They're on their second pitcher. It was probably going to be his last inning here, according to the 4 up there. And he's facing Bill Skowron. 25. He's out of there. I'm using this chart up here now. It's a 3. Skowron's already, so it's a ground out to third. I like the facts. Everybody knows that I like playing with facts, but I'm having a hard time with some of the symbols, so I learn it better. I'll do a combination of both. Billy Martin. 42. That's a 0. By the way, Krug's is a B, and he walked him. Or Griggs, I mean, is a B. Elston Howard. 64. He's going over here to 64, and he is out. What do we got? We got a 5. And we got a runner on first. Let's see how this is going to work. And Howard's a righty. The white guy's a 4. Let me see if my arm on my their third baseman. Bring up my little cheat chart here. He's got an average arm. If I'm reading this right, it says if the third baseman has a strong or an average arm, it's a double play. Let's turn that double play. 5-4-3. Okay. Howard gets him out of there quick. Knox starting to run down on his strength too, but he's pitching a shutout, so he will stay in there as long as he's got a shutout. So I play with all my games. Give him a shot at it. Carl Olson, the batter. 44. What does he rip off? He rips off a single. Here's Jose, their shortstop. 62 on Hooks. It's going to be an out. That's a 4. What do we got going here? 4 with the 4. It's a 2 on there, so it. Oh wow. We got to check the arm of their set of. Let's see. Of got an average arm over there. We're checking this here, and it's going to be a double. Oh, it's a double play. 4-6-3. Okay, this is Griggs. He's done. Okay, we're going to get a pinch hitter in for him. And let's see what we got here. Let's bring in Killebrew. He hasn't pinch hit it. He didn't have a big year that year, but Harmon's Harmon. Killebrew will come in to pinch hit. Getting a little old, I think. Then I don't know if he's old or young. One of the two. Anyway, as you can see, the stats on the bottom, he didn't have much. But let's give him a shot here with 2 outs. Harmon, 26. Is it a lefty on the mound? No, it is not a lefty on the mound. So that's an out. And what kind of an out we got? 18, which is a fly out to center. Okay. Harmon's done for the day. And we got to get a pitcher in. And I checked their rosters before. Next up is Stewart. Let's see if he's on their list. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. I clicked on the wrong thing, huh? Pitchers are up here. There's Stewart. Let's see if we can find his card. I put them in alphabetical order to try to speed this stuff up. And here comes Bunky Stewart. Okay, Bunky on the mound to face Andy Carey here in the top of the 8th. Washington has only scored 1 run now in 16 innings to start the season. Their hitting is ferocious. Pitchers aren't very good either. 45. We're going to go over here. Oh, Bunky is going to be a B. I forgot to check on that, but we'll give him the B on this roll. So 45. Yeah, and he walked him. Okay, here's the pitcher, Johnny Kucks. You know, we're going to try the bunt. Just try to rub it in a little bit, probably. I got a card over here. Yes, I did have a card. Help, a cheat card, I guess you would call it. There we go. We're going to roll a D6 twice. The first one to see if he gets it down. We look at Kucks's sacrifice, and it's a 5. If it's 5 or less, he gets the ball down, and he does get it down. Now we roll it again, and it'll be successful unless he rolls a 6. And it's a successful sacrifice bunt. Boy, now I got to figure out how to do sac bunts. There we go, right there. We're going to go. We'll do 1, 3, and he went to second. The batter is out. There we go. Okay, so we got a runner on second now for Hank Bauer. We're going to get Mickey up at least one more time in the game. He's already, and Bauer, it's a 4, and Hank Bauer goes deep. I think he hit one in the opening day, too. Says, welcome to the game, Bunky. Just bang the camera. Check this again. See what we got going here. I can still see the cards. Not seeing the dice too well here, though. All right, Jerry Lumpy. 16. He struck him out. That's 2 down. There's Mick. We know he's hit a home run, and he also has hit a triple this game. He's seen the ball quite well. 35, not quite well this time. 35, we're going over here, and he is an out. It's a 7, a fly out the left. Okay, bottom of the 8th coming here, folks. Kucks getting down there. Getting a little tired here. Eddie Yost, leadoff man. 46. No park home run, so we're going to go over here and check the ballpark, but he can't hit a home run off of it because of that. 4, and he is a righty. It's a 4 on the D6. A 4, and that's a double to start the inning for Eddie Yost. They wanted to get on the scoreboard drastically. Tuttlebach. 65. This is a home run minus 3 on the pitcher's card. So that the split has to be 1 to 8, and it's not. It's a 15. So it's going to be an out, and it's on 15. What do we got going here? And he's a righty. Okay. He's going to be a. Well, we're going to check our third baseman's arm. Oh, I got to figure something out to do with this chart of mine over here. Third baseman's arm is average, so it's not going to be able to turn a double play, but it is going to be a fielder's choice. Oh, come on. Oh. So we're going to go 5-4. He's safe. He is out. Whitey Herzog. Come to play 23. He struck him out. Knox pitching tough here. It's 2 down. I don't know which is faster, this way or flipping them over and then have to do it at the end. I think this way maybe. So it simulates him walking up to the plate. Roy Seavers. Knox is tired now, but he's hanging in there. 65 on the pitcher's card. It's a 12. Go over to the pitcher's card. Woof! Just missed. Just missed it at the wall. It's a 12, which is going to be end up being a pop out to third. Okay, Seavers walks back to the dugout. Here comes Pete Reynolds. 45 going over to Nux's card. 45 is an out. That's a 15. Let's see what we got going here. He's a lefty. We've got a runner. We don't have anybody on. Oh, you know why? Because they're not up. Ah, it's the top of the ninth. All right. Bunky out there. Facing Vera. No, Mantle. Oh, he made out last time. I don't know what I did wrong, but I did wrong. But so he's getting another shot at bat. I'm sorry, gang. Did something wrong. 23. He struck him out. Yogi lumbers up to the plate. $15. He's going to be out of there on an 8, which is a fly out the center, I believe. Yes, it is. And Bill Scour with 2 out here at the top of the ninth. 23 struck him out. He does his job in relief. Okay, here comes Knox out to the mound. Tired. Trying to get a complete game shutout here. And Pete Reynolds leading off. 64. It's going over to Knox's card, and it's an out on the 13. What do we got on 13? He's a ground out the first. We'll say that he took it all. Scour took that one by himself. Courtney. Fans are not happy here in Washington with the performance in the first 2 games. 13. He's going to be out of there, and it's a 6. Ground out to short. Last chance, Carl Olson. .55, they hit the ball hard and it just goes through in the center for a base hit. He says, I didn't want to make the last out. Leaving it up to Jose. 42, going over to Nux. 42, and it's an out, and it's a fly out to right, I believe. It's a fly out to right, and Johnny Nux gets a complete game shutout. Folks, crazy, crazy. There we are. Nux goes 1-0. Weisler. Johnny Nux is the hero with that performance. Let's go over here and look at the box score. See what we got here. The man we're doing Triple Crown, 2 for 5. 1 RBI. Struck out twice, though. He's the only multi-hit. Oh, no, look at this. Billy Martin won 3 for 3. Okay, what we got over here? We got one multi-hit guy. It was Pete Reynolds. But he's only batting .250 now. Okay, going down here. See Mantle hit His first in the third inning off of Weisler. Oh, they got Johnny Kucks with the home run. I must have really goofed up there, but I'm going to give it to him. I screwed that up pretty bad because I'm pretty sure it was Hank Bauer. I don't know how. I can't go in and fix that now. So out. Kucks, complete game. All right. So we're going to close this up. We're going to take you out here, show you some standings. Yankees are tied with Boston for first place. Over here, the Brooklyn's climbing up. I'm going to be playing them for you guys too. And all right. So let's check what's happening on the schedule. And today, Pittsburgh's at the New York Giants are at the Pittsburgh. Yes, the New York Giants are at Pittsburgh. Let's see what happened in that game. And Pittsburgh, 1-0. Dick Littlefield. All right. You like that? Go down there and hit that like button, folks. Help me out here. And this is SoCalSabre saying, take care of yourselves. And until you see me again in Fall Classic Baseball, be kind to each other and stay safe.